Is it on? Is it on, honey? Is this thing recording? Oh my God. I want you guys to really understand. Like, I always have an array of people come and sit down with me because I'm TS and that's what I can do. But today, my guest is so iconic that I just have to do this so that I don't get it wrong. My guest today is a legend, 5-time Grammy and Emmy nominated comedian, actress, and activist. She's been out here doing the work before most of y'all even know what the work was. She's currently on her brand new stand-up tour called CHOLIGARCHY. Honey, the name alone, fighting fascism with jokes, and she said, I will fight Kristen at the med spa of her choosing. We would both have to dissolve our filler beforehand to ensure a fair fight. Dear God. She's also joining us fresh off being cast in Percy Jackson Season 2 as one of the Grey sisters, alongside Sandra Bernhard and Kristen Schaal. She's in Greg Araki's new film, I Want Your Sex, with Olivia Wilde and Charli XCX. Vogue named her one of the 9 best female comedians of all time. Right up there with Joan Rivers and Gilda Radner. Outlaws, please welcome my sister, my inspiration, the one and only Margaret Cho.
Wow.
I got through it a little bit.
You're amazing.
I got a GED.
You're amazing. I don't even have a GED. I didn't even go for that. I don't have a diploma at all. So you're one better than me.
Well, I mean, listen, I got a PhD in something else. I love the fact that you brought your baby with you.
Oh, she goes everywhere.
Her name is
Lucia Caterina.
Lucia Caterina, ¿cómo está? Lucia, does she speak Spanish?
No, she should though.
Yeah, because it's Lucia. Lucia, hi. You are so beautiful. Honey, she's licking your hands because she's like, listen, mommy, I don't know this bitch. I'm just going to lick you. Margaret, you and I worked together at GLAAD. It was the year before last. Mm-hmm. And we were in the back. And what was so amazing to me, as so iconic and legendary as you are, I didn't have to introduce myself to you.
Oh no, I love you. I love you. I've been loving you.
Yeah.
I've been loving you for a long time.
Girl, when I tell you, I gagged because I was like, of course, I see you all over TV. I see you all over stand-up. I see you in movies. I see you. So you never think that the people that you see in these amazing spaces have the time to find you on the internet. But then I was like, well, I am TS Madison.
Yes, you're iconic.
So you told me the first thing that you fell in love with me was a video I made about me going to the doctor.
The doctor.
And because I was giving a prostate exam. Mm-hmm. I think that what usually draws people to people is authenticity.
Yes.
I never hide or never try or never circumnavigate around me being trans or me trying to pass and then this and the other. And I'm too old to care about this stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's just like we're in a time now where if like RuPaul says, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell can you love anybody else? And I love me.
That's right.
Like beyond.
Yes.
And I love you for loving me.
Yes.
Because people want you to conform to so many different things. Mm-hmm. Have there ever been a challenge to you where people or places or anything have attempted to try to make you conform to something?
Oh, yeah. Like when I started in the 90s in television, I was just like, in the main complaint about me was that I was way too fat to play the role of myself. Like I had a television show that was based around me that I was supposed to play myself, and like the network and everybody was really worried because I was fat. And that was like so crazy.
Fat?
Yeah. I mean, but that was the main criticism. They didn't talk about my comedy or they didn't talk about what the kind of content of my work was. It was all about my body. And it was just so demeaning,
And so were these executives, they were white men?
Yeah. And also, but they were trying to do something different because they were trying to do a television show about an Asian American family, which had never happened before. So they were trying, which is great. But because I wasn't white, they just were so confused about, like, is she supposed to be pretty? Like, is she supposed to be, like, but she's not thin. Like, what do we do? So it really made them, like, shut down because they didn't know what to do with the fact that I wasn't white and that I wasn't thin.
So what did you do? Like, how did you combat that?
I took a lot of fen-phen, and I took a lot of shit. Like, I worked out every day. I didn't eat anything for months, and I lost a lot of weight. But it was really damaging, And I think because of that, like, I've had, like, eating disorder issues pretty much my whole life from that experience. But it's really, like, that's Hollywood, Hollywood is always trying to make us conform. Like, they love you, and they want to do something with you. And then as soon as they've got you, they want to change you.
Yes. And I think that what happens is, like, I think that they think that they know what people want. But when they see, like, the audience of people that are watching is in all shapes, all sizes, all colors, all creeds, all nationalities, it's just a different forms. I go through so much when I'm trying to sell, like, a TV show or I'm trying to sell something, whatever. They love TS Madison, but then it's just like, ooh, I'm scared she might say something. Or, well, could she say this? Well, does she know how to? Well, would she be able to? Or, oh, wow, like, how are they going to react? And it's just like, girl, just do the shit.
Yeah.
Just create the shit. And I think what has happened thus far is that Hollywood has started to recognize that the content creator becomes bigger than the Hollywood star.
Right.
Because the people that are consuming the content resonates with them. Like, we're not people that are trained to make you believe a character, whatever. We're the
real thing.
The real thing.
Yeah.
And
people want to buy into our brand because they want the danger, they want the authenticity, but they also are afraid of the danger and they're afraid of the authenticity. Not people, but not necessarily, but like corporations.
Yeah.
So it gets very weird and tricky,
So have you, because I know that you are a no-holds-barred comedian.
Yes.
And I do believe that now, the way that, and you probably could help me here with this, like the way that censorship has gotten kind of like.
Yeah. It's real. It's very real. And it's very scary. Well, like, I'm afraid to leave the country. Like, I'm afraid to cross borders because I'm so, I hate what's happening with this administration. I hate what's happening with our government. And I'm so vocal about it online and I'm very rude about it. And I don't want to get stopped at the border. Like, I don't want to have to deal with Homeland Security. Because I've been reported to Homeland Security a million times.
Wait. Really?
Yeah. I've had like a death threat. I had a death threat and I've had death threats my whole career, as I've been very vocal about politics forever. But I've had them online. So when you get death threats online, I'm like, who cares? It doesn't matter. But when you have them in person, it's really shocking. And I had a death threat at a show where a MAGA Latina said that she was going to pump my head full of bullets and then report me to Homeland Security. I'm like, bitch, which is it? Because you should either kill me or report me first and then kill. I'm like, but if you kill me, why bother reporting me? Then you're going to go to jail. Like,
So what was the joke that you think that got her? Tell it to me because I love it. I want to hear it. Hold on, give it because my phone is buzzing over here. I don't want to miss that. Here, baby, give him this phone. I don't want to miss this joke.
She was really mad. Okay, so the joke is about how the Trump administration lies about everything. And one of the big lies is they had an AI video of Trump after the No Kings protests, and he's shitting on protesters from a plane.
Yeah.
But they're solid shits, which is another lie of the Trump administration. Because he only takes liquid shits.
Yes.
The kind that start with a cramp and end in a splatter. Because all that's in his stomach is Diet Coke and Adderall and Bill Clinton semen.
Oh!
And so that's when that bitch, she stood up, she said, I'm gonna fucking die. She's like screaming and had to be escorted out. And then came at me in the lobby and said that she was gonna pump my head full of bullets. I know! And first of all, I'm not even saying anything that is necessarily untrue because we all know Trump has diarrhea.
Yeah.
We see it all the time in the Oval Office where you hear the
Yeah.
and people just
we'll see a slow head move and
somebody
we see it.
Yeah.
Like we see it all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, so you weren't telling a lie.
No, it's something that is because it's uncontested. It's something that I don't think even he would deny. Even Trump would be, I have diarrhea. Like, he would say,
I have active diarrhea.
Yeah.
I have active diarrhea.
Yeah. He would be just, it's just a fact. But, it's just that she was just so angry about it and, wanted to kill me. So.
But what's the craziness is she bought a ticket.
Yeah. Yeah.
She knows your okay,
right.
This is what's so crazy. She knows your style of, well, they know what we do. They know us. They know we can be crass. They know that we can say whatever the fuck we want to.
Yes.
They know they'll be fuck you, bitch. They know we'll tell a black joke, a gay joke, a trans. Like I'm real vicious.
Yeah.
I'll tell a black joke, a trans joke.
I love it.
I'll talk about the dicks and titties and because I feel like that. As people who can tell a joke or lean into comedy, we're not in a space where we might handle something heavy to make you laugh, but to make you also to think. But it's not coming from a malicious place.
No.
Now let's, because I've always wanted to ask somebody who does this like for real. Do you think that there are comedians who lean on, well, this is a joke, but really mean it from a malicious place?
I don't know, because I think comedy, it's such a humbling art form because you think you're so great and then an audience can hate you and then it's all destroyed. So we're humbled constantly by the nature of our profession. So I'm not really sure. There's something very earnest about comedians. We're just trying to please. So I can't really put my finger on it. I don't really know. There's just a need to please. But then there's also the male ego too. So a lot of males have a lot of that sort of bravado that they come at and they want to be able to sort of be that thing like, well, nowadays you can't say anything, but I'm going to say whatever I want. So there's that too.
Yeah, because you get into spaces where like for example, which I'm not trying to get you in any kerfuffle with anybody, but like there was a big thing with Dave Chappelle and the trans community.
Yeah.
And like there were certain stuff that I was like, but for me, and I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for this, but I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody going to whoop me. If I don't like something, I don't watch it.
Right.
I don't know how to be more simple than that. Like
yes.
If I don't like something, I don't watch it.
Yeah.
And if I feel like that there's someone that's homophobic or transphobic or whatever phobic, because there's a lot of phobic shit going on out here, and they're known for that, I don't engage with their content.
Right.
So, but that doesn't mean that my trans sisters weren't offended by something or my trans sisters weren't up in arms about something. I didn't go listen for it. So I didn't really have like a heavy opinion about it because I didn't really go. I was like, well, the Dave Chappelle that I know that I've watched on the Dave Chappelle show, like, darkness, that and I'm Rick James, bitch, So that stuff I saw, but I'm not making excuses, but I didn't watch because once I started hearing that everything became trans this, trans that, and trans, I just was like, okay, well, I'm going to disengage because I'm at a space in my life, especially in my transition, where your beliefs are yours.
Right.
Your feelings are yours. Your ideas and stuff. So as long as those beliefs and feelings don't interfere with me as a human, you can have them.
Right.
But I stay away from that. So what do you tread around? Not tread around. Like, I want to ask this question correctly. What do you kind of like when you're doing a stand-up bit or you're writing comedy or you're writing something out? What do you stay away from?
I think it's not so much a stay away. I want to do things to uplift the trans community, that uplift, like, you know, to be a sort of a way to talk about those issues, because it's dangerous. You know, when some of these male comics talk really egregious and horribly about the trans community, what happens is trans people die. It's like the consequence of their jokes. Their jokes to them, their jokes to you. But when you do that, my family dies.
Yeah.
And so it's really, to me, it's about how can we uplift trans voices. And like my cause is really like young people who are going through just the government not allowing them to be themselves. And so I always encourage like queer people to stand up really tall so that young gay people will see them and say, I'm going to grow up and be like them.
Yeah.
I'm going to grow up and be like them. You know, be happy, be proud, hold your partner's hand, even if you hate them. Even if you're kind of hoping that they overturn gay marriage, because that would have made it a lot easier to get out of the relationship. You know, like,
I mean,
yeah. You know, but even if you're super unhappy, you better act happy for the children.
Yeah.
So it's like my focus is trying to like make everybody see how what we can do to help that is look like we've got it together, look like we're fighting.
But do you think that we'll really ever get it together? Like, do you think like we'll ever really be on a unified front?
We have to be.
We have to be.
We have to be. I mean, we have, like, if we can manage to overthrow this administration and get back into power, we have to become so woke that it's fucked up. Like, we have to be so gross woke. Like, I think that's what I'm hoping for. Like, I want to just be so wet and woke for like the next.
Wet and woke.
Wet and woke, and be so woke and wet about it.
And so soaked.
Like every time I go anywhere, first, as soon as I walk into a room, I'm gonna give a land acknowledgement. Like I need to figure out what tribes own this area and say, you know what, I need to acknowledge that tribe. So we're right. Where are we? I think who's who? What tribe is here?
Yeah.
You know, find that out for sure, and then just make like all the pronouns, like the zers.
Yeah.
Not just a they them.
Yeah.
Like all of them.
So again, like I don't believe that we'll ever really be on a unified front, and I love the way that you worded getting in and overthrowing this government. You don't think that we're past knee deep in it, girl?
We're in fascism. We're in authoritarianism. I mean, there are concentration camps. We are putting children in concentration camps. And they did fire crusty pussy Kristi Noem for it. But still, it's like now they're bringing in somebody even whiter, a white man.
Oh God,
who's even more cracker. Like he's got 2 first names, Mark Wayne. It's giving Ricky Bobby. Like it's giving. That's like so white. It's like really. It makes everybody super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like it's just gross.
Yeah.
So it's gonna get worse.
I believe that, and like, I know we're laughing about it, but the shit is fucking scary.
Yeah, it's totally scary.
Like I just watched the shit that they did to those people in Kansas, like the trans people in Kansas.
So painful.
And like, imagine you wake up one day and the government has already made a decision. Oh yeah, your IDs are invalid.
Yeah, you don't exist. Like you shouldn't exist. Like what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Like it's more than fascism. Like it's authoritarianism. It's like the gender stuff. It's a genocide. We are in the middle of the trans genocide.
I'm so glad that you are an ally and that you have an audience that's broad enough that you can make them laugh, but also feel that. What do you think made them? Well, I'm asking you this with this like a rhetorical question, but we can do it. What do you think made them target the trans community first?
That was they were looking for a target. They were looking for something that they could twist and get their hooks into. It's just like try to find a marginalized community where there's not a lot of people in it, and there's something that we can use. Like we can use this, like they want to like outlaw trans girls in sports. So, you know, and they're framing it like it's a huge problem. There's like maybe 7 or 8 trans athletes in it. I mean, really
in sports, period.
Entirely. I mean, and they're framing it like little girls are getting beat up, you know, in their games because this is not a made up problem. So it's just they just looked for something that was a small enough community that they could bully and then make into this huge issue. And it's not real. It's not a real outrage.
It's not.
It's not real because there's not enough trans people to justify it to be a real. It's not a problem. It's a personal choice that people want to live their lives by, and it's a reality, you know. And they just make up stories about how they're giving sex changes in school. They're not giving sex. Who? What?
Like really? Like I could have went to school and got a pussy.
I mean, really?
Like. I mean, I could have got on the school bus and got rolled down the street, be like, bye, mama, and come back and be like, girl, I got a pussy in class today.
Wouldn't that be amazing, though?
Wouldn't it be?
We have to actually start doing it now. When we're woke and wet,
yeah,
we are going to give sex changes in schools.
Right, just let me lay on the teacher's desk and just get a pussy and come home.
I think that's actually we should.
Yeah.
We should.
Just let me come home with a pussy, girl.
But it's like that's what they believe. Their constituents are so poorly educated, don't know about people, don't know anything about trans lives, even though, you know, they don't really need to. Only people that need to know about trans lives are people who are trans and who are going through it. I mean, that's it.
Well, what made them, and this is just my opinion, I think what made a lot of people get on a unified front is the way that the media started to sensationalize the way that, you know, trans people present, or the way that trans people were. Oh, y'all are making us call you something that you're not. Y'all are like the language is like y'all are making us conform to stuff that we don't have. Y'all are calling women birthing this and the other. And I'm like, well, what side of the street I was on? Because I don't remember any of this stuff.
Nobody was doing that. Nobody's making anybody do anything. Nobody's making anybody do anything. It's like they're just triggered by this idea, you know. And then there was this idea that, you know, people who were more left-leaning and liberal wanted to say, okay, well, I want them to be honored, and I want to put my pronouns in my bios and on my Zoom profile so people know, you know, and to acknowledge that trans lives exist. And then the right twist that and make it seem like, oh, well, we can't even say anything about anything anymore. That's not true. Nobody's ever tried to make you not say anything.
So I'm glad that you said that, because I grew up in a Christian house. And growing up in a Christian house, you know, we watched TBN. Mm-hmm. You know TBN, mm-hmm. the Trinity Broadcasting Network? Yeah. I really would love for you to go in and do a full stand-up set on TBN. Okay? So we watched TBN, and I would see my mother say, oh, they just persecuting Christians. Christians are just being persecuted. And I'm like, which my mother now, because my mother now is on the inside looking out. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are on the outside, you know, looking at. She's on the inside looking out and just mm-hmm. like, whoa. Mm-hmm. Whoa. And so you get to see people demonizing and dehumanizing a group of people or set of people, and like seeing it from the lens of like, wait, I'm in the house too. Mm-hmm. So it's fuck my baby and fuck me too because that's mine. Like, so it's death to everybody in the house, but I'm a human too. Like, hold on, like wait.
Yeah.
And so she sees where the people are like, I'm like, mommy, the people that are doing most of the persecuting are the Christians.
Yeah, they are. It's really, I mean, they're not abiding Jesus's teaching. They're not. I mean, if they were really Christians for real, they wouldn't do any of this stuff. They wouldn't be putting children in concentration camps. They wouldn't be taking away driver's license from Kansans. They wouldn't be trying to separate us all. You know, and it's not Christian what they're doing.
No. I told my mommy, before this episode, I said, Mommy, I've been treated the nastiest by the people that scream Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I have been treated the nastiest. My life is so meaningless to the people that scream Jesus the most.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just like, so where are you in your faith now, Margaret?
I definitely have a spiritual life, but I don't necessarily I don't go to church or anything like that, but I have a meditation practice, and I love the idea of spirit, and I love the idea of real Jesus, like what Jesus teaches in the actual Bible. I'm from the church. My family was like a church family. My grandfather's a minister, and I was a Sunday school teacher. So I do love a lot of the things that Jesus was saying. Like, I love your neighbor, treat others as you would have them treat you. That kind of shit is like, oh, that's fire. Like, I love that. It's real cute. I love a lesbian minister in like a purple clerical collar. It's so hot. Like when they had like a butch lesbian minister.
Yeah.
Like, I love a multi-dimensional, like a queer congregation, with an amazing choir.
Yes, that can really sing, not that other shit.
No.
I want to tell you, Margaret, the shit that fucked me up recently, like, and it's like, we have to unlearn so much shit. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the problem, like that we've learned so much stuff that, like, when you see this stuff or whatever, you don't really pay attention. Like, these are the enemy. The people that are doing this is the enemy. The people that they're doing it to is not the enemy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
These are the enemy. So I watched Paula White, who's now isn't she like Trump's spiritual?
The one that prays on the ballet. And she also speaks in tongues.
And so, I'm looking at this bitch, and I was like, I remember watching her on TV. And, oh, God, I feel so awful even saying this. I remember me even tithing into that church.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she was fucking Benny Hinn. Remember Benny Hinn?
Oh, God, yeah.
She was fucking Benny Hinn on her husband.
Oh,
she was married. That bitch is from Orlando.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm from Florida.
Yeah.
I'm from Miami. That bitch is from Orlando. And that bitch was fucking Benny Hinn, that was making everybody run and walk, and they were blowing magic dust out in the damn order and laying hands, and everybody was getting up running down the fucking street. And this bitch got up here and she started calling down the ancestors from, and them African ancestors came through and fucked that first round of his campaign up, and he didn't win the presidency. She was calling, I'm calling all the things from Africa. Them African spirits came through and said, get the fuck out of here, bitch. Kick rocks hole. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Biden won the election.
Right.
But I just feel like that they came back with a vengeance. Like they just came back. And I really believe that it was already, Project 2025 was already something that they had written.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they came back like, all right, we're gonna let them have their 4 years, but we're gonna be planning
for them never to get out of office. They're planning for now generations that we're going to be dealing with this.
I just think that, and these are just my thoughts, and I want to hear yours. The Democrats are complacent with all of the shit that's going on too.
They are. We need a Democrat to just get bit by a zombie. Like, we need a feral, bloodthirsty, crazy Democrat.
Who?
I don't know who that's going to be. Like, it's got to be somebody that I want Andy Bashir to get bit by a zombie, and he just to like go and just suck out Stephen Miller's brains like ramen, like just suck them all out. Like, I want them to just breathe fire. They're not. There's nobody. I mean, Jasmine Crockett.
She would have been. My very good close friend and I always have little arguments about these little things. I won't point him out. But she would be great, and she's been on the show.
Yeah,
and but it's just so much stuff stacked against her. Like, I'm always rooting for her. I'm always sharing stuff. I love her. She's vocal. She's
the only one that really speaks her mind and speaks the truth and does it so unafraid, unabashed. Like, I love her spirit.
I do. And I told her, I said, I pray for your safety.
I am scared for her too.
I'm always scared for you.
But she's just phenomenal. And I just think, she is our future. I hope that she's our future.
I think, and these are bad thoughts, but this is the show this is why it's Outlaws, so we can think and speak bad thoughts if we want to. Mm-hmm. We need a man. Mm-hmm. Where is the man?
There's got to be. Who is it going to be? I would have loved it to have been Bernie Sanders. I love Bernie.
I do too.
He's I think he's too old now.
You think?
I think he might be. I mean,
No. Do you think, girl? We sat there, we watched Bernie sit there, honey, with that damn coat.
I love him with and the mask and the gloves, just like, but he's just, I've always really loved him. I've always really loved him.
I have too.
I think he's great.
I feel hopeless.
It's hard. When somebody has to emerge that is going to be like the person that takes us, there's got to be somebody. Just a nasty Democrat, like just a nasty big dick.
Yeah, now
like a nasty big dick. Big dick, like a white man, just with a little bit of graying in the temples, but just like a veiny, uncut. Nasty, like little, like kind of Latin.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like kind of mixed with a lot of shit.
Yeah, really mixed. Yeah. And but also legitimately white as well. But like dirty white.
Dirty, yeah. Not like a Schaal LaBeouf. Not like that.
No. Oh,
that's a real dirty white.
No, that's true. But he's so little.
Yeah, but that's the real dirty white.
That's very dirty white.
Dirty white.
That's true. That's kind of like a Long Island iced tea.
Yes.
Like a white.
That's like a kind of white that if you bathe it a few times, it's still dirty. Like,
It's so true.
Just, oof. Oh.
Oof.
Oof.
But we need like a dirty but clean white.
Yeah.
Like a clean white who's very like.
But there's nobody being vocal. It's nobody being vocal. And here's the thing, like I know he's gonna run for a third term.
I don't know
if he makes it.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll physically be able to do it, just because he's got that big rash on his neck now.
Girl, that's AIDS.
So it is like AIDS, it is like that Sarkozy.
That's why they over there, girl. That's why they over there fighting Florida right now, girl. So they can keep all the treatment in the White House. That's AIDS. Sorry.
That's AIDS.
That's AIDS.
It's AIDS.
That's AIDS, girl.
Yeah, it's Mrs. AIDS.
That's Mrs. AIDS, honey.
Yeah.
Sida en español. Oh, am I doing this on the show?
It's okay.
I know. I want to talk. I really want us to understand that AIDS is not a laughing matter, even though we're joking and we're having a good time right now. AIDS and HIV is something that is so preventable and also manageable in these times right now. If you or someone that you love or know has been exposed, or you might have think that you've had a one night, a 2-night stand, whatever, how many stands you get, if you 3 nights, I need you to visit www.mistr.com. That's Mr.com. And get yourself tested. And if you are not HIV positive, sign up for their PrEP program. It's absolutely free. It prevents you from ever receiving, ever getting, ever being in the running, to get HIV or AIDS. And if you are already, you have it, I don't want to say it in a bad way, but if you already been touched, you can manage yourself. It's not the disease or the virus that it was. It's still the virus. Let me not say that. It's not the death sentence that it was before. Visit www.mistr.com for more information on PrEP and PEP and manageable things for AIDS and HIV. I hope I did that right. Fix it right. Because see, Margaret, you see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'll make a very terrible joke about it, but not mean it.
Well, it's not being mean about it. I mean, unless it's about Trump. We could be mean about Trump as much
because
as
that's
you want.
AIDS.
Because that is AIDS. He has AIDS.
Yeah, that's AIDS. Honey.
He's definitely...
Them Epstein files tells it all. Bitch, that's AIDS.
Right.
Yeah, that's why they don't want to address it.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
But okay, all right, let's say they address the Epstein files. Let's say they throw like all the shit out there and he's like, he's fucked 9, 13-year-old girls.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's sucked dick and he's done this, whatever. What are they going to do?
I don't know. It's like they've got to get him out, or he's just going to keep on starting wars, or he's just going to, start nuking everybody.
It's not really him that I'm afraid of.
Mm-hmm.
It's the things that he's put in place.
Right.
Because I watch him when he says stuff like, "Oh, well, if they attack us, I got something in place right now. I've already given them the word that they're going to be obliterated."
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you really don't care because you don't have much. It's the people that you've placed in there to keep this stupid shit going.
Yeah.
It's the legacy that you've had to keep this dumb shit going.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at J.D. Vance and the First Lady Erica Kirk, and because that's on the horizon.
Right. Definitely.
Let us be clear here.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
That looks like that it's definitely on the horizon because it's just like, y'all did that stuff to Charlie Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's like this martyr.
Right.
Now you make a whole act in New Hampshire, like the Charlie Kirk Act, where now you can't teach about LGBTQ ideologies, or you can't teach about race.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff like that, because now it falls under the Charlie. I'm like, girl, that man didn't even finish. He didn't finish college.
No, he's not. I don't like. It's so crazy how
he just recently dropped out.
Yeah, but they want to honor him. Like this made me really mad.
Y'all didn't catch that.
No, it.
He just recently quit.
But he's a podcaster, and they petitioned to have him lay in state in the rotunda in the Capitol, which is like the greatest honor that Mike Johnson just denied to Reverend Jesse Jackson.
Right.
Which, I mean, their priorities are so off that we're flying the flags half-mast for a podcaster. Not to say that podcasting is great.
Well, I mean, yeah.
We love a podcast.
Listen, we do.
But it's also like he was a racist. He was a homophobic. And like, I don't have any, there's no reason why he should be honored at this sort of great thought leader as he was.
Well, I do believe it's because of the rhetoric that he was spewing, and he said a lot of what they feel.
Yeah.
And just watching this, like I really don't even like to say it a lot, but I'm afraid as a human because they don't see me as a human, Girl, what if they wake up one morning and what if they came to your door, Margaret? What they knocked on your door and said, "Hey, let me see your papers."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they will. I'm sure that's coming. Like, I'm prepared for all of that.
Well, I don't want you to give us, give us what your preparation.
Well, I'm mentally prepared for that kind of stuff because I know that the most dangerous thing to them is people like us who speak out.
Yeah.
People like us who are popular that people like.
Yeah.
That speak out. That's
what, influence.
Yeah. That's what they're the most terrified of. So we're like public enemy number one.
Yeah.
So, you have to learn to expect that kind of stuff. Like, okay, well, if it's going to help future generations of people, if it's going to help, the trans lives in the future, if it's going to help people of color lives in the future, it's going to help immigrants in the future, then it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Because it's so cunt to be a martyr.
Yeah. It's pussy.
Like,
that's real pussy. Like,
think about
and
how,
I died for my country.
I mean, yeah, how pussy that, like, that's like
your pussy's sitting up there forever immortalized on a thing like, yes, my pussy's forever rock.
Like your labia, it's like legendary labia. Like it's real, like, yeah, it's so cunt.
I died so that you can live.
Yeah.
And so, but we shouldn't have to.
I know we shouldn't have to.
We shouldn't have to do that.
We shouldn't have to.
We should be able to say no.
Right. Right. Right.
No, they did.
Mm-hmm.
I sat down with Billy Porter just recently, and the name of the episode was "The Answer Is No."
Mm.
And when he was on stage and he was talking about the stuff with Nicki Minaj and all that stuff or whatever, he brought it back around full circle or whatever. And I was just the part of it where he was like, "The answer is no." I totally understood what that meant. Like he said, "The answer is no," and whatever that means, it meant from what I absorbed from it, like we done did this already.
Right.
Our ancestors did this already.
And then we're doing it again.
And now we're doing it again. And it was the answer was no from us, but it seems like from them, the answer is no. The Constitution sitting right here. No, we're not paying any attention.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, we're not. No, we're not paying any of that. I don't give a fuck about that. They looked at the Constitution and said the answer is no.
Right.
We're not doing any. We're not abiding by any of that. Like no.
Yeah.
Because you say stuff like, "Well, who's going to go in there and pull him out?"
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's sitting around in Congress just looking around in a circle, like, "Oh God, he's doing this. He's just launched. He's attacking Venezuela. So y'all not going to...
Yeah, they're not going to do anything. They're not doing anything.
It's just like, so is Trump, you don't see the... No, I don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah, we're going to cut Social Security. So my thing is, we're looking at it from the space of like, he's saying no. Like everybody's saying no. Like it's just no.
No.
And it's like, how do you do it? How do you take it out?
I don't know. What we can do is help people along the way. What I love is you work so beautifully with the trans community, helping them get out of poverty, helping them get on their way in very real, meaningful terms.
Yes, but we need more help.
We need more help.
And we need them motherfuckers out. But it's like how? Like we need the people who are like in other spaces, like the governors, the mayors, the other leaders. Like really, like y'all just gonna sit up here? Oh yeah, we're gonna tell Kansas people they can't. Their licenses are invalid.
Yeah.
Like that's against the law.
It is.
Like, how do you wake up one morning and somebody says, "Oh, your ID is invalid no more"?
Yeah, you don't exist. Like that. Also, it's like they're not going to be able to vote. You know, it's like just delegitimizing their humanity. It is so infuriating and disgusting.
Yeah, and then it very much so speaks to the place of where we tell people like go vote, and then they like to get into this thing of like, oh well, your vote doesn't matter. Well, if your vote doesn't matter, if voting does not matter, why are they so hell bent on trying to
suppress it?
Yeah,
trying to suppress it, trying to make sure you don't go to the polls, trying to make sure that we stop mail-in voting.
Yeah,
you know, because it does matter.
Yes,
and it will matter, and it's going to be. I mean, by the time, like, hopefully, like, the midterms will be overwhelming, their defeat will be overwhelming, and then we can actually see some change. But I don't want to wait until then.
You believe that, though? They just rated, where was it, G, in Georgia? They just rated the Fulton County, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like they just rated that and took all the shit out of there.
Yeah.
And nobody said nothing.
It's so crazy.
Like, so, but it's kind of crazy. Like, it's like, how does the police fight the police?
Yeah. What do we do?
We're really in a fucked situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we don't know if you want to reach around or if you want grease. Like, you don't know because it's just like, wait a minute, are we really fucking right now? Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we're actually in the action.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think, what I think that they're counting on is us not being prepared or us not thinking that they would do it.
Right. Well, the Trump strategy has always been overwhelm. Like just keep them so outraged and crazed and freaked out and keep on hitting them with that so that you don't even know what to do.
Yeah, because it's just like, no, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to abide by the law. No, what you going to do?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not going to abide by the judge's decision. No, what you going to do?
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do? It's like, oh, so we're being strong-armed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like somebody's choking you. You're like, well,
what do you do?
Do I move? Because a normal reaction is like you fight back.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's just like, I'm being choked. Wait, am I being choked?
Yeah.
Hold on. Somebody's choking me. Wait.
Well, it is. It's like domestic violence. It's like coercive control. Like when you're with a partner who slowly starts to become abusive, and then you're just like super confused. I mean, we've been in an abusive relationship with Donald Trump and MAGA for 10 years now. I mean, we're basically Cassie.
Yeah.
You know, it's 10 years.
So let's shift gears a little because we've already, since we're in the place of talking about trash. So what is I want your unadulterated opinion on that whole Diddy situation.
Well, I think it was really, it was amazing because I'm an abused survivor. So it was amazing to watch Cassie actually stand up to Diddy in court because like you'll never be able to do that. Like as an abused person, you never get to stand up to your abuser. And she got to do that. So that's a triumph. I think a triumph for all of us who were abused. I hope that we get to read her book. Remember, this was all about a book that she wrote about the 10 years she suffered under him.
Oh.
You know? So he paid her, $30 million to make sure she didn't publish a book. I'm like, bitch, you should publish it now.
Right now.
I want to read all of the stuff. But, for me, and the guy that I was with wasn't even rich. I stayed with him because he had a printer.
Okay, so we talking about Diddy. I want to slide back to you because I'm more interested in what happened. If you can talk about it, as give me as much of the dick as you can.
Well, like when my abusive relationship was like so crazy, and if I did anything that he didn't want me to do, he would try to commit suicide. He would pretend to commit suicide. Like he would show me photos of pills in his hand. I went to do a movie without him in Wisconsin, and he was so mad that I didn't fly him out with me. He sent me photos of pills in his hand and then turned off his phone.
Wait a minute. So where did you meet this guy?
I don't even know. I was fucked up too. So I was like doing a lot of drugs. I'm sober now for a long time, but this was a long time ago. And I was like, I just gotten divorced and I was super high. And then suddenly this man was in my house. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. I don't really like men. I don't even really like dick, but okay, it's fine. That's fine.
We're here now.
That's fine. And then he just wouldn't leave. And he had really bad breath. And I could, he had a rotten tooth. And I would have to eat his ass every day. And I could smell the tooth in his asshole. So can you see why I would need to do drugs?
Yes.
That's why I had to roofie myself.
To just endure.
I had to Bill Cosby myself into that situation.
Wow.
So the way that I left is my friend staged an intervention for my drug use, but also to get away from him. And they kidnapped me and I was put in rehab. And so he stayed at my house and they just turned off the electricity and the water and he wouldn't leave. And he finally, the sheriff came with guns drawn to get him out of the house. And he had taken a mannequin and laid it in the bed with my wigs and my clothes. And the mannequin was laying there. And the cops came in with guns drawn like, did he kill her? Like they thought that it was either a dead body or that it was him lying in wait. It was just serial killer shit. So I don't know where he is now.
But you thank God for your release.
I'm free.
Girl, but eating his ass, I just want to go back to the eating his ass.
Well, you know what I mean? Like when they're also sexually demanding, so you can't just
So he had bad breath, bad dick. Bad ass, no money. You were on drugs, sister.
I was on drugs, but he was living at my house and he wouldn't leave. He wouldn't leave. And every time I would try to get him to leave, he would commit suicide or say that he was going to commit suicide.
Girl, listen, I used to have a guy that I just said, he would always tell me he was going to kill himself. And I would always say, well, real men don't talk, they do.
Yes.
So,
right?
and I used to show my friend, and my friend was like, man, why do you do that? I said, because he's not serious about doing it to himself. He's trying to manipulate my mind into talking, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself. And I'm like, well, it's about two.
Yeah.
One day he called me. He was doing like 100 miles an hour. And I was like, okay, let me get my phone stand. So I need to, because my phone is about to die. Let me plug my phone up. Because I don't want my phone to die.
Yeah.
But I'll watch you.
Yeah. Good. But what is with these men are they're just so weak. It's disgusting.
I think that they're weak, but I just think that that's a form of narcissism.
It's narcissism and they're trying to control.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, because Trump's a narcissist too.
Yeah. And he's just trying to control.
Do you think that Melania be fucking him?
No. You know she's not.
Yeah.
She hates him.
Yeah.
You can see it in her face.
Yeah.
How much she fucking despises him.
So in that position, like, what the fuck do you think that she should do? Like, do you think she should just get on top of him and sit her pussy on his mouth until he can't breathe?
Wouldn't that be great if she was a double agent? She could do that.
What is she? Is she Russian?
She's Estonian.
I don't know that on the map.
It's Eastern Europe. It's like
so she's Russian.
Yeah, kind of like close right there, like Czech.
So could she be a Russian spy?
Yeah, Czech.
All she got to do is sit that pussy on his face one time and let him breathe it in.
That dry pinched
you
pussy.
seen that? You seen that? I think you saw the future. The dog said.
She's like into it.
Yeah. I think that would be a good thing.
That would be good.
It would be a good thing. But no, it would be a bad thing because then we have somebody younger to fill the blanks.
But I don't think that like J.D. Vance couldn't control because he doesn't have the charisma. The weird thing about Trump is that he's a cult leader.
He's a Gemini.
Yeah.
You know, they can be charming a little bit. Mm-hmm. And also 2-3 people.
Yeah. So
maybe 4.
He's convinced them all, these really stupid people who think he's the answer.
Yeah, because I just seen the man say Pete Hegseth, is his name?
Yeah, Pete Hegseth.
Hexagon. I think that they were just talking about they were going to be the
Armageddon.
Yeah.
He's going to be Armageddon because he wants to Christianize the Muslim world, which is also crazy. Like, and so disrespectful and disgusting as well.
But the Christians are being so persecuted.
They're like so.
Oh God.
They're not. Why do they feel so persecuted? It's
what
so
about
dumb.
The Christians? You can't even say God anymore. Jesus.
They have a victim mentality.
Yes. And it's sickening.
It's really sickening.
Yeah. Hey guys, is it still on? Is it still on? Are you still watching? Oh God. Listen, if you are enjoying this meat and potatoes, I need you to stop what you're doing right now and go to www.patreon.com/Outlaws with TS Madison so that you can get the rest of this juicy, juicy conversation, all long, extended, big, wide, fat, juicy, veiny conversations around this and more episodes. Visit www.patreon.com/Outlaws with TS Madison. I had a good time.
I did too.
I thank you so much for coming. I want you to also, before you leave, to tell the people where to find your...
People can find me, tickets to come see me for Choligarchy is my show, and you can go to margaretcho.com. I will be in Atlanta in March. I will be there, and I will be at the Buckhead Theater.
At the Buckhead Theater. I'm going to come see you.
Yeah, I would love that.
March what?
March 13th. March 13th.
I'll be home. We're going to go see her.
Oh, I'd love that.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah, I want to come as a special guest. Honey.
Yes.
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 Yeah. They would lose their mind.
They would scream.
I need to open up and say, honey, listen, I know. Is it on in this bitch? Is it on?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk.
They would scream.
Yeah.
They would like really freak out. I would love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes, that's how we're going to do that.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Honey, this has been our show. I hope you enjoyed it, child. Make sure that you've got on our Patreon, www.patreon.com/Outlaws with TS Madison, honey, so that you can get all that hot pussy stuff that we were talking about. And thank you, Mr., for making Mr. and Sister. Thank you so much. We love you. Bye.